can go to page 52.
Before you go to page 52, go to page 45, the bottom of paragraph 8. Bottom of page 45, paragraph 8.
In the main statement.
In your affidavit, the one where you say you're employed in the minister's office.
Okay.
You say, after our meeting, let's start at 7. Due to a family bereavement, I could not meet with, we won't mention the name, until after 13 February. This is the officer who you're going to use against General Khumalo and General Mkwanazi. I am prepared to assist the DPCI in becoming an agent for that officer to be held accountable for his actions. So now you're going to hold the officer accountable. It's no longer General Mkwanazi and General Khumalo. I'm also willing to testify at any formal trial that may take place. After our meeting, I had been communicating with the officer via WhatsApp, and at one point, I indicated to him that we should rather drop this arrangement he wants, as there were media releases that have indicated that Mkwanazi and Khumalo had placed undue pressure on certain witnesses in the DRC to testify in a certain way against Khan. So you'd already decided to drop the operation when you signed this affidavit.
Yeah, that's correct, Commissioners.
And so lying as to your position inside the minister's office had nothing to do with an operation that had to be authorized.
That's not correct, Commissioners. That's why I was saying, if you check this thing, the date of the, where is the extract? The date of the recording, after it was done and been granted the verbal authority, this is it. It's page 53.
So page 53 is now not an affidavit, it's a transcript of your meeting with the SAPS officer who was going to implicate General Mkwanazi and General Khumalo, and a DPCI, I think it's a colonel, who's going to assist you with the trap.
Commissioners, you see, I think these are the challenges that are there, and that is why it is so difficult in this country. Page 53 shows on the 6th of January 2025. This was, the recording has been done.
Sorry, I'm not sure that that's a date. It may be, it may not be. It's extremely unlikely that it's going to be a date, because this conversation took place on the 29th of January. But according to the affidavits, that may just be a reference number.
But it's written DPCI inquiry 0601-2025. And if SC perhaps believe it's not the date, but still I'm trying to say, when we approached Lieutenant General Colonel Snell, the recording, the evidence was in my hand, was at our disposal. It is him who was not available. That's why I wanted to take you to page 45. Is it 45? Where the Lieutenant Snell was not available, and I again had a feeling.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
Of the affidavit where it is written that this is what I said, it's true I said that, and according to SC, I do not know if the evidence or the evidence that is leading now, is it meant to say we did not record, there is no recording? Because the delays, the fact is there was a recording.
No, I'm not disputing there was a recording. My proposition to you is that the existence of the recording is irrelevant to the fact that at the time that you lied under oath, the operation had already been abandoned.
It was not abandoned. Commissioners, it was not abandoned. The person who had to execute in the DPCI, if he was not available, if you could not find him, it does not mean the operation has been abandoned. The moment when he becomes available, it's a similar thing. When there was a search and seizure, if the police cannot find you, the day they find you, they're going to execute the search and seizure. We had the recording. What was important was to get this Lieutenant Snell to do this thing for us. And we did it, and I'm saying there was no way this would carry weight if I did not attach this portion. That I say I had to do it, and without it, it wouldn't be valid, it wouldn't really mean anything. Because he would even ask me, how are you going to grant or give this person any position if you are not near the minister?
I'm not going to take this part further because I've made my point about the perjury in the affidavit. But I do want to talk about this trap and this attempt to charge Generals Mkwanazi and Khumalo further, because I think it's important to understand the full context of that operation. So,
Mr. Chancellor, before you start with that point, and we are adjourning at this stage.
Oh, sorry, Chair. It may well be time for the adjournment unless we're going to sit late.
Thank you.
It's enough.
Thank you. Let us adjourn and resume at 9:30 tomorrow.
Thank you, Chair.